Hey, Dan Coach Miller here with NorCal Sports Network with a video on the Philadelphia Phillies. And can they win it all and overtake the favorites, the LA Dodgers, in 2025? Before we get into this video, let us thank our sponsors. That would be Chapman Law Group. Chapman Law Group, if you have any legal issues you need help with, check them out in the link of this description, or give them a call at 415-613-9483 and let them know NorCal Sports Network sent you. Also, Better, up there in the top right-hand corner of the screen, you see Better, B-E-T-R, the official daily fantasy sponsor of NorCal Sports Network. Click on the link in the description or download the app and use the promo code NCSN for a deposit match up to $250 plus a free pick. Great time to do it with the NFL playoffs going on. All right, everybody, if you would give this a like and subscribe, it really helps the channel grow. Thank you so much. Can the Phillies overtake the LA Dodgers? Well, the Phillies looked really great last year. They were, started out like gangbusters and then hung on to win the National League East. This year, they'll be competing again with the Atlanta Braves, who will be more healthier this year, getting Ronald Acuna back, and at some point, Strider, the ace pitcher, will come back. So adding Acuna and Strider should help the Braves. And the Mets are loading up as well, obviously, with Juan Soto. So as we go through the National League East, any teams that can overtake the Dodgers, we did the Mets, and now we're doing the Phillies, and we'll do the Braves as well. We won't do the non-contenders. We're not going to mess with Miami and Washington, but the teams that actually have a shot at taking down the Goliath, the mighty Dodgers that they have building there in LA. So let me take a look at the Dodgers lineup, guys, the Phillies lineup, and tell you what I think. I like some of the changes they did this offseason. Not a lot of changes, but Kyle Schwarber is back, Trey Turner and Bryce Harper and Castellanos and Alec Baum. They did pick up Max Kepler, a free agent left-handed batter. I like that move. I think it fits in really well there at Citizens Bank Ballpark. Max Kepler, good pickup for him. He'll be probably out in left field. You got behind the plate JT Realmuto, who was hurt much of last season. If he stays healthy for the full season, Phillies are going to be tough again. Brandon Marsh out there in center field, and of course Bryson Stott. So I like their starting lineup. I really do. I think this is a team that is going to be competitive for the National League East title again. And I also believe they have a shot in a series of taking down the Dodgers if they meet up, because they added some pitching. Let's take a look at that pitching staff led by the great Zach Wheeler. And you've got Nola and then Christopher Sanchez. They added Jesus Luzardo from Miami. I really like that move. That was in a trade that they did in December. Plus, they've got Ranger Suarez. So they've got a very, very solid five-man rotation. Their bullpen, they did lose Jeff Hoffman, but they did add Jordan Romano. And kind of interesting, Hoffman goes to, I believe Hoffman went to Toronto, if I'm not mistaken, and Jordan Romano comes from Toronto. So then they've got the lefty Matt Strahm. I really love Oren Kirkering in the bullpen. This guy may be someday a closer for the Phillies. Excellent arm, and Kirkering, look for him to be a solid back end of the bullpen, whether he's the seventh inning setup, eighth inning, hold it down, or ninth inning closer. You'll see a lot of Oren Kirkering. Jose Alvarado is in there. And of course, they've got Taijuan Walker, who can also start as well for the Phillies. But with the addition of Luzardo, it kind of knocks Walker out. So they go with three lefties. And that could play pretty big if they meet up in a series with the Dodgers. Think about it. The Dodgers have a lot of their star powers from the left side. You've got Freeman, of course, and Ohtani, the two main guys. that are lefties, but they've also got Michael Conforto they've added, but they're balanced. They're very balanced, the Dodgers. They've got great right-handed hitters in Betts and Hernandez. Oh, the other lefty in the Dodgers, Max Muncy. So some of their biggest power hitters, Ohtani, Muncy, and Freeman. You get the series where these lefties might be able to, of course, you got Zach Wheeler and Nola too. So it'll be interesting. But I do think the Phillies are a team that if they meet up with the Dodgers, and again, you never know in a long season. It's a 6-month season, 162 games to get through the playoffs. If you get the bye, you got to win 11 games. You got to win 3 in the first round and 2 4-round series. If you happen to have to go into the early wild card round where you got to play a 3-game series, then you need to win 13 games to get to the series, to win it all. So I think a team like Philadelphia is one that matches up well with the Dodgers. They've got the bats. They've got some speed. So anything can happen when you get into a short series. I don't think the Dodgers, it looks like they're invincible, and they very well may be, but there are teams that I believe that can compete and take the Dodgers down. Look, the Dodgers have won the division since 2013 every year except 2021 when the San Francisco Giants won 107 games to knock out the Dodgers by 1 game. But then they met in the playoffs and LA won 3-2. So, and yet LA didn't make it to the World Series that year despite winning 106 games. That was the year Atlanta won it all. So you get into series. Last year, the Padres had the Dodgers. This year, the Dodgers have reloaded and added with the idea that it looks like they're not messing around at all. They are going to make sure that they have ample support, backup to make sure if anything happens with injuries that they still will not get defeated. But I like the Phillies. I really do. I think the Phillies are one of the teams that can knock off the Dodgers in the National League. So let us know what you think in the comments below. We do read the comments. We do try to respond to as many as possible. We really do appreciate you taking time to watch this video. Again, let us know what you think in the comments section below, and make sure you subscribe to NorCal Sports Network. Turn on the notifications bell so every time we go live or we put out a video, you'll be notified. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody.